So this is one maybe the article might explain it more, but Marvel Rivals game director says NetEase just laid off his entire team. As far as I know, Marvel Rivals is still pretty popular. It's still doing well. So, what would be the reason for this? Marvel Rivals game director Thaddeus Sasser recently revealed that developer NetEase laid off his entire team. In a post to LinkedIn, Sasser shared, "This is such a weird industry. My stellar, talented team just helped deliver an incredibly successful new franchise in Marvel Rivals for NetEase Games, and we're just laid off." From there, he lauded one member of his team, Gary McGee, a level designer who was laid off. It is unclear if Sasser was laid off. Uh, Come on, come on. Uh, da, 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 da. Oh well, times are tough all over. Let's focus on these incredible new jobs because we all need to eat, right? No, if you're fat like me, you have quite a bit in there. You can go a few meals without eating. Today I'm going to start with the inspiring Gary McGee. During the course of the project, Gary was fantastic to work with. This is a highly technical designer, currently working in level design, and I've seen his passion project, who is a proactive problem solver. A lot of our time on the project was spent on a as sort of an R&D branch, coming up with new level design mechanics, gameplay mechanics, and so on. Gary was a key part of those efforts. His technical ability, proactivity, and passion for the game development and problem solving were a huge asset to the team. Gary doesn't wait for a problem to slow the team down. He finds a way around it or through it. Way around or through it. Early in his time at our Seattle studio, he developed level design tools and gameplay mechanics that I can tell you about, that I can't tell you about because they belong to NetEase, but they greatly accelerated the team and often enabled the team's progress. On top of that, he's a nice person too. He holds some strong, wrong opinions on video games. He's highly competitive in a good way, and he's got a lot of deep thoughts and philosophies on life, which makes him an excellent team member and that the kind of guy you look forward to talking to every day. I'm kidding about the wrong opinions. Don't come for me in my comments. Don't hurt me. You should talk to Gary. He will make your life and your project better. If I had a role, I'd hire him again instantly. And no, I wouldn't make him relocate next time. So it sounds like Gary has nothing but kind words given to him. Based on Sasser's LinkedIn profile, his team in Seattle are specialized in game and level design for Marvel Rivals. He noted that he specifically offered guidance, strategy, and design direction for the game over the last couple of years. This also mentioned in the above post where he shared a lot of our time in the project was spent as an R&D branch. Jack Burrows, another level designer on Marvel Rivals, indicated that he was laid off as well. Hey folks, well, just got laid off from my job working on Marvel Rivals with NetEase. It was an enormous pleasure to work with my American co-workers who joined me in this sad calling. Just couldn't dodge that big boot, I guess, no matter how big the success of the gig. So now I'm seeking a new role. I would appreciate your support. If you hear of any opportunity and just want to catch up, please send me a message or a comment below. It's unclear why these layoffs occurred at this time, or how many individuals have been affected. Marvel Rivals launched at the beginning of December and quickly hit a peak concurrent of 400, about almost 500,000. The player counts stayed steady throughout the month and even went even higher. Can we get much higher? After release of the game's first season, hitting an all-time peak of 600, almost 650. Since the game's fallen a bit, but still has strong 308,000 peak concurrent last 24 hours. So the game's still a success. So on top of strong player counts, Chinese website GameLook estimated that the game grossed an estimated 400 million yen, or about 54.5 million on Steam in just its first month. Next, it claimed a gross of 200 million yen from PlayStation, 20 million yen from Xbox. It then detailed that additional revenue came in from non-Steam PC client, likely totaling 15.6 million. That brings the overall non-China monthly gross to 100 million. For total revenue, the outlet shared was likely around 1 billion yen, around 136.3 million, meaning it grossed another 36 million just in China. What's with the layoffs? The game's clearly a success. So why lay people off? You lay people off when a game is a failure, not when it's a success. Unless NetEase is like, oh yeah, for some reason we're gonna drop the game or not bother with the game anymore, despite the fact that it's clearly popular. So what would be the reason for getting rid of people? That makes no sense. Again, you don't lay off people when you're a success. In fact, when you're a success and you're making all that money, you now have the money to bring more people on. You don't get rid of people. So and numbers don't lie. The game's clearly still a success with over 300,000 people playing it. So, what's the reason for it? I can't say, oh, well, let me know why the game's failing, because it's not failing. It's not failing. The game's still popular. So I want to know why NetEase decided to, like, oh yeah, we're going to lay off this dude's team. Screw them. We're a success. Screw the rules. I have money. Like, what is the reason? What is the purpose? Like, I can't even think of any reasons. Because again, you don't lay people off when you're successful. You lay people off when you're a failure. When you lose money, you can't afford to pay people. And that's when layoffs start. But this game is clearly successful, not only with the numbers, but with how much revenue you're bringing in. Because people are constantly spending money on the in-game store. So what is the reason for this? I don't understand. I don't understand why anyone would see a game that's successful and be like, oh yeah, we need to lay off their team. We need to do it right now. But I hope people like Jack and who else was it? Sasser. Good old Sasser. Thaddeus. I hope they find jobs right away, because this is absolutely ridiculous. I've never heard of any company laying off employees after being successful. I've never heard of that. So if you guys know good reasons for that to happen, actually, hang on. I can't find anything. I mean, why would a game company lay off people after having a successful game? I can't find anything. There's like nothing about it, because it makes no sense. Like, they're talking about layoffs, but of course, the industry is crashing. All Reddit. So, again, it doesn't make any sense. Why are good people being laid off if the game is successful? If the player count went from like 600,000 to maybe like 2,000, yeah, I could understand. But no, it's still like 300,000. Those are still huge, big PP numbers. Big PP numbers. So laying people off makes no sense. People are playing it. People are purchasing things from the in-game store. Someone, please, because apparently the internet and all its wisdom is not able to provide a real freaking answer. So if you have any good reason why this would happen, let me know. But as of right now, apparently, people are being laid off from by NetEase, despite the fact that Marvel Rivals is a successful game. So anyway, let me know. Let me know if you guys played, what you guys think. And yeah, that's going to do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.